Hey everybody, it is me, Dawn, and as you can tell, I have changed up my look. Yes, I really did. And so I thought I would kind of talk about the ombre experience. I'm so sorry that I didn't like film any of it or anything like that. Because I literally like just did it out of a whim. I didn't think, and I'm so sorry, but this is the outcome of it. Doesn't it look good? I don't know if it looks good right now, but like eventually, like when it gets hit spring, I'm probably gonna put some pops of like pinks in it. It's I don't know what I'm gonna be doing to my hair in the future, but this right now looks so good for the new year and everything else that's been going on in my life. My birthday's coming up in a week from today. Yay. And so yeah, I'm gonna just basically talk about the experience, and then go from there. I'm also gonna try to like set up where I have like a brother tag, and I'm going to be kind of writing down like questions and well, not really brother tag, but like a sibling tag. So yeah. So um so yeah, my experience. It was very long. And I mean, I guess it's anything. I mean, I guess it's with like when you do dye your hair from a darker color to a lighter color, it is a very long process. It took me a total all together, like with all the hours that it took me 8 hours to get it just to where it's at right now. And I know that's like crazy, right? Now, the products that I used was the L'Oreal Fiera Wild Ombre. So I used the darker hair girl one, and then I went the next shade past her, and it turned out really awesome, and I really like it. And as of right now, it's a really nice like kind of winter. I don't know, like I don't know. I mean, you know, like I don't know, like is that wintertime hair? I don't know, like, but I don't go with what everybody else does with their hair color. I kind of do differently. Like I used to lighten my hair in the summertime and then darken it in the wintertime and all that mess. No, I don't do that. I just do what I want to do and whatever pleases me. Like I also was thinking about red, and then I was like, no, because red might end up not turning out the way I want it to be. So this is really I'm really happy with it. So yeah. So some of the things that like a lot of people are worried about is if it does damage your hair, or what is like basically like what they can do to um kind of get it from not being so dry or damaged or straw like, And that is to keep your hair completely hydrated at all times. Like not like at all times, but like just when, you shower and everything, just change it out to a nourishing shampoo or hydrating shampoo or a anti-breakage shampoo or anything that's going to put moisture in any kind of shampoo that's going to put moisture back into your hair, if that makes sense. So like anything that's made for dry hair girls, and things like that. Even if your hair is naturally oily, you should do this because you want to put back. I know this is weird to say this because I'm an oily person and I never really understood it for a long time, but like that way the oils from the shampoo can kind of absorb into the hair, and while your hair is overproducing the oil, its natural oils, while that's happening. I know that doesn't make any sense, and that's just a crazy way of saying it. And you don't want your hair looking like a grease monkey. You don't look like a grease monkey at all, which is understandable, girl. I understand. But if your hair's already dried out, it's not really great to bleach your hair unless like you go to a professional because they know how to like take care of things like that, like those types of hairstyle types and stuff like that. So, but for me, my hair was super oily, so I could do and my hair was super super healthy too, and it was like super oily, so it was a good time to do it. It's, I mean, even though it's like never a good time to actually dye your hair, because like a lot of people will be like, you're not supposed to, and when you're supposed to like not never dye your hair again. Well, it's been a year since I've dyed my hair, y'all, so like I did a lot. Um, so yeah, it was just time for a change for me. And I said I wasn't gonna like dye my hair or cut my hair for a long time. Well, long time didn't last long. Let's just put it that way. I still have long hair though, so I guess it's okay for now, right? I don't know. Like I was thinking maybe just like, because like I was telling my brother, I was like, if I don't like it, I can just cut it off. And he's like, you don't want to cut your hair off. I'm like, well, I could, if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I just gotta love it, you know, whatever. So, another thing that I also say is to deep condition every time you wash your hair for the next like week or so. Just because your hair is really, really just like it went through hell basically. It basically got all of its color stripped out of it, and it had all the chemicals and the bad stuff in it, and it went through hell. So you want to just kind of like be like, it's okay, be that like little blink, like the moisturizers that, the deep conditioner is that moist, that little blanket that says it's okay. And you can use any kind of deep conditioner you want. If you want to go in and do the high end one and spend $100 on it, you're more than welcome to do that. Or you can just go to your local drugstore and get like a $10 one. It's just whatever you want to do for your hair, and then or in your budget as well. Another thing is a leave-in spray, and make sure you look for the word nourishing, moisturizing, hydrating, the list goes on and on and on about it. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that says that it's going to put, it's not going to dry your hair out, basically. It's not going to like, it's going to put moisture in your hair. You want that. And you can use any kind, like it's a tan. There's some from L'Oreal, there's stuff from Herbal Essence. There's just all kinds of stuff that you can use in your hair. There's also, you can start doing those keratin repair creams and things like that if you want. The only bad thing is those things are, especially the keratin shampoos, dry your hair out. So it's best if you just do it like once a week on that. If you're going to be doing that. But I don't do that. I've just heard of people doing it, if that makes sense. Another thing that I recommend is to not have your hair up like in really crazy, like don't tease it, don't put it in hairstyles that's going to make it worse off than what it is, like teasing or, putting it in some sort of like crazy rubber band. Don't do anything like that for right now. Don't put any heat on your hair for a good while. You shouldn't put heat on your hair, period, but don't, try to not do it for at least a few weeks, while your hair is getting back to normal and being repaired, if that makes sense. I know that doesn't make sense, but to me it does, because I don't put heat on my hair, so this is the only thing that I do is just dye in it. Um, so yeah. Um, Another good advice is to stay away from the sun after you dye your hair, like at least a week. I mean, I'm not saying like don't go outside or anything, just kind of not go out for long periods. If you're gonna go sit outside for like 5 minutes or 15 minutes at the longest. Just because unless you're trying to like lighten your hair up, but I still wouldn't recommend it for at least, a day or so. Don't go outside with it because your hair is at its vulnerable state when it first gets dyed. Let's just put it that way. And you don't want that to happen. Okay, so the process. Everybody wants to know the process of how I did it. What method did I use? And I basically did my own method. I just watched videos here on YouTube, and I just basically did what I thought was the right thing to do, if that makes sense. So the first go round, when I first did the first round of dyeing, is I just basically started from the beginning, or from the ends, and I would measure it equally, and I would dye it. And then I would let it sit there for 15 minutes. I actually went for like 20 minutes the first time. And then I would go up again. And then I would just add more dye. And then 20 minutes later, go up again. Add more dye. More dye. And then just do that process. And it will take you an hour just to apply your dye onto your hair. And then after that, I literally just kind of let it sit and die and do its thing. So after that, I washed it out. I used a nourishing shampoo and conditioner, a deep conditioner, and I used the leave-in spray. Well, I didn't have the leave-in spray at the time, but I did use a leave-in. I let the conditioner sit in my hair for a long time and deep condition it that way because I didn't have my deep conditioner as well. And then I went back and got another couple boxes of it, and I did it again. But this time around, I did it a little bit differently, and this was actually the better method of doing it. I got a couple of hair ties, and I split my hair down the middle, all the way down the middle, and I literally put my hair up in pigtails, and I actually went a little bit higher than what I normally do, and then I fixed it to where I want it to be. Now I want to let you know that you're going to end up starting to blend the dye into your hair a little bit so that it looks a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. So you want to I'll tell you in a minute on why. And then I did the same process where I would do it, but I would do it 20 minutes. Now if you have lighter hair, you can definitely do 10 minutes or 5 minutes or however long, and then do the next, if that makes sense. So then after I got to the main one that was holding all of my ponytail together, I just took that hair tie out and I combed, and it comes with a comb. The L'Oreal Fiera Wild Ombre comes like a little brush, and I don't even know if I have the brush with me or not. I might, I don't know. But, and then I just combed it through just to make it look a little better. And then I put it in tin foil and I put it on top of my head like this. I just looked really crazy for a while, and I wrapped it up in cellophane and basically sat for 2 hours and let it chill. Each time I let it sit for 2 hours, and this is what had happened to it. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't record or anything or film it, but I was it was really difficult for me to do any of that. So yeah, um, but yeah, this is how it turned out, and I really like it. Um, so yeah, if you have any questions about ombre or anything like that, feel free to leave down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to me and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you next time. Bye.